everybody, welcome to episode 8 of the Bardi Shop. Say hello.
Hi everybody.
I'm fortunate enough to have the love of my life with us tonight. So there's a few different episodes we wanted to go over, but I think the gym etiquette one would be perfect for today.
I think so.
When assholes come over and take your stuff at the gym.
Oh, we're jumping right into this.
I'm going to go right into it,
Alright.
Unless, do you want to tell the brownie story?
No, I don't. We'll save that. Maybe at the end.
Halfway through the episode.
Maybe.
For Jeff Corsi and Matt Flynn, who were here last night, who witnessed the brownie debacle, I don't know why you don't want to tell it. It'd be a great way to just make me look like a fool.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to tell it yet.
Okay.
Maybe that'll be a surprise.
So we're going to dive right into the 25...
Like, subscribe, and share, and then maybe I'll tell you the brownie story.
Pushy already.
Yeah.
Alright, go with number 1.
Alright, number 1, always ask.
Always ask. What does that mean as a female in the gym?
Well, it can mean a few different things. I don't know what... We
What's the
didn't
first thing that
discuss
comes to your
these.
mind? No, we don't want to discuss it. We're free balling right now.
Always ask. You mean this, and like if you're on a piece of equipment and you,
Correct.
Okay, and somebody wants to use it.
Or if they want to work in.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Or if they want to jump in the shower with you. Just weird stuff. This can apply to many different things. Do you have any particular stories you want to... I know you do. That crazy lady in the gym this morning that's decided to take the squat rack next to me while she was doing dumbbell Steven Seagal side kicks. I don't know what the fuck she was doing.
Yeah.
But I wanted her to tear something.
I mean, personally, the way that I work out, I normally superset 2 different exercises, which means I'll be doing 2 different exercises simultaneously. And if I have, I don't know, they'll come over and just take off, like let's say I'm using like one of the straight bars or something on one of the pulleys. Somebody would just take it off and put it away and put
Just come on,
something else
stop
on.
touching your shit.
Yeah, and I'm just like, all right, well, I guess I'm done with this exercise. Moving on.
How about the karate kid that was upstairs, the woman we saw that warned you about the area she was working in?
Yeah.
This is my radius.
Yeah, I
forgot to go to her gym.
Yeah, I didn't even have 2 feet on the floor yet. Before I even walked into the area that she was standing, she decided to warn me of where she was and where I could go. She wanted to let me know that there was a certain
Air
area.
traffic controlling at the gym. So it's just a few instances. So, word to the wise, always ask if somebody's on something, and if they are, politely ask how many sets they have left, or if you wouldn't mind if they worked in. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Number 2 is, this is huge, and this is since the day we started going to health tracks, this has been a problem. I call it gym math, but number 2 is called put your weights back. I call it gym back because everybody knows exactly how much goddamn weight they're going to use when they start.
You just said gym back.
Gym back?
Yeah.
Face back. What was I trying to say?
Gym math.
Gym math. I'm not good at math. I don't even like saying it. Everybody knows the weight they want to use when they first walk over to the dumbbells, to the bars, whatever, and they just leave their shit everywhere. It irritates me because I don't want to have to put your stuff away. We all have to use this stuff.
Or, like I'm thinking, first thing that pops into my mind is where all the straight bars are.
Nobody can count.
No. So if I take the 30 off and I do my exercise, I go to put it back, all of a sudden there's a 110-pound weight where the 30 was. So now I have to move it.
It's actually labeled with the numbers.
Or I have to come over and ask Steve to come over and help me because now I can't grab this 110-pound weight because I'm tired from the exercise I just did. It's very frustrating.
Be a goddamn adult and put your shit away. This goes back to what your parents taught you as a kid. Pick your shit up and put it away. End of story. Number 3, go ahead.
Number 3 is keep the equipment where it belongs. Fair enough.
So like when you take the shit all upstairs, or like those ladies who go upstairs and do the circuits, they leave all the dumbbells and the bars and everything else up there.
Yeah.
Again, put things away. These are just common decency. We all pay to go there. Just put all your shit away. Oh, this is a good one. I feel like Steve Montori, I'm gonna tag him in the gym. I'm gonna tag you in this. Be mindful of your surroundings, because I can't mention how many times we're having discussions and he is literally shitting on people standing right behind me, or just throwing around racial slurs. Like, he doesn't give a fuck.
No, he doesn't.
And everyone's looking at me like you're just guilty by association. But Steve, I love you to death. Please don't ever change. I can't wait to get him on the show.
No, I love it. Please.
So be mindful of your surroundings. First thing I want to tell people, it seems like this happens more in the morning, because I get there like 4:15 in the morning during the week. If you're gonna shit your pants, go in the locker room. Like, don't crop dust. It's horrible. And flush the toilet, that's a big thing.
Yeah, it's very bizarre that adults don't know how to flush the toilet or wash your hands when you're done.
Oh, here's one. If you're drinking a protein shake and you gotta go number 2, don't take it in there with you. Who does that?
That must be a guy thing, because we don't have that.
I'm getting off a Clint. It's disgusting. So just be mindful of your language, your demeanor, aggressive scratching of body parts, hawking, whatever it may be, relieving yourself. Just be aware that there's young ladies, women around. Just be aware of your surroundings. Yeah, this is the next one because I'm going to give a specific example about that. Go ahead.
We're on number 5.
Number 5.
Okay, well.
Cinco.
Bring a towel, use it.
Can I give my example about the guy in the sauna the other day?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Please.
I recently started going into the sauna just to kind of sweat some toxins out, whatever. It feels good after a workout. 4 o'clock in the morning, nobody ever goes in there. The other day, what was it? What day were we in there? The days are irrelevant, but I was at the gym at a later time. So I'm in there, like I keep my shoes on.
I think it was last weekend. I think it was Saturday.
I don't know, it was fucking horrifying what I witnessed. So when you go to the front desk at the gym, they'll give you towels. And I'm sure they do a good job of cleaning the towels. But I sat in there with a t-shirt, shorts, and I even kept like my socks on. Just, I don't know what goes on in that place. I don't want to know. But as I'm sitting down, I heard the door close because I have my headphones on. My eyes are closed. I'm in there for about 20 minutes. I look to my right, little Asian man, butt naked. And he has the same towels that everyone else uses, literally just under his balls and his asshole on the bench. And he sat back, throws his arms up, and I'm looking at this for 15 more minutes. It was disgusting, and all I can think of is some poor bastard, I don't care how much you wash that towel, that guy's sweaty undercarriage is all over that thing, on top of the already filthy bench. So, word to the wise, avoid ringworm. You can get STDs from the sauna. From the sauna, yeah you can. It's females in particular. Bring a towel and use it, for Christ's sakes. It's disgusting. Number 6.
That's all we're going to talk about.
You have a specific story you want to tell about an Asian man in the sauna?
No, but I just...
That'd be kind of weird.
I'm thinking of, well, I want to just still add to the sweat one.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, if you're sweating all over a piece of cardio equipment... and you're done, wipe it off, please. It's so gross. I hate having to clean a piece. I mean, I usually do give a quick wipe down before I even jump on the piece of equipment, but it's just, when you see puddles, it's gross.
It is. It's horrible. It's disgusting. And that's how everyone gets germs. Like, that's probably how I caught C. diff.
Probably why you're coughing still.
Probably have AIDS. Anyway. All right, number 6. Clean up after yourself. I think we just covered that.
Yeah.
And I don't like this. It says, and if you have to, clean up after other patrons. I'm not here to clean up after you.
Well, sometimes you don't have a choice. Like, I'll use the example I just used now. If the stepper, there's only like 3 of them or 4 of them now in our gym. So they're a hot commodity. I know you ladies know what I'm talking about. So when they're open, you want to jump on one, and it's full of sweat, you have to wipe it down before you can use it. You don't really have a choice but to clean up after another adult that should have known enough to do it on their own.
Right? I can't believe you'd have to talk about this.
I know, but that's why we're doing this.
And we're neat freaks. I don't know, it's like just build a goddamn home gym. Alright, number 7. This is perfect. Selfies, try to be discreet about them. The issue I have with that is, I get it. You're proud of what you're doing. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. You want to try to motivate and inspire other people. But for the love of God, if you have god-awful form, or you're just in there taking like a goddamn photo shoot of yourself, you're not even working out, get the fuck out of the way and let the rest of us do our thing. Like, I can't. Like, those kids that were squatting next to me today.
Why, they were taking pictures of themselves?
They were recording each other.
Oh.
I'm sitting over there on the bench talking to Corsi, and we're just laughing. I'm like, I'm waiting for one of these kids to tear that patella tendon. No idea how to lift. They overload the bar, they have terrible form, and then they're taking videos. Like, when are you teaching kids what not to do? Like, I don't know. And then you have that mirror, like when I walked in the locker room, you have that mirror when you first walk in the ladies' room. You just see these scallywags constantly sitting there taking pictures of themselves. Like, go use the mirror in the back of the thing. Oh, it's a full-length mirror. I like this one better. Like, every time I walk by, I'll see some girl. Like, I'm just walking in the men's room, and there's some girl taking a video, and she stops and pretends like, bitch, I don't care what you're doing. Just go do it. Go do it in that private girls' room. That's my 2 cents.
I guess it should just be like, I personally don't think there's really a need to take selfies in the gym. I don't know.
There's no one in that gym.
I don't have time to do that. I'm rushed all the time.
No, we're too busy actually working out, and I'm rushing you in and out of the gym.
He does.
Because fucking Apollo Creed over here, if I didn't rush her, she'd stay in there for 6 hours, which I want to get into how bad you used to work out. 3 hours of cardio.
That's another episode for another day. Before I knew.
Before she made me spend $2,000 on a trainer.
Thanks, Paul. Went in.
Number 8, personal space. Please respect it. Perfect example of that woman today. The one that walks. She takes the dumbbells and she's always doing those side steps along the gym.
Yeah, she dances. She's very.
She's on the leg press going like this, like she's flying away. I think she's on acid half the time.
She could be.
So this woman, I'm in a squat rack doing like a barbell complex.
Oh, I think you were talking about the lady that said something to me. I thought that was the same one.
Who said something to you?
The one we were just talking about her. The one that was like, "This is my space."
No, not her. This is the one with the baseball hat.
Oh, okay.
That one looks like a Cayman crocodile.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're not doing squats or push presses or some type of compound multi-joint movement in a squat rack, you don't belong in there. If you're going in there and putting...
What if I want to curl?
Yeah, you're an asshole. If you're taking up the squat rack so you could do 65-pound barbell curls, you're just wasting space. This woman was doing these weird, like, flutter kicks, like these pistol squats, and she had to do it within 3 inches of where I was doing my barbell complexes. Like, I required that rack. It's like when you're in line at the grocery store, you're going to check out, and somebody stands behind you, and you can feel their carriage about to hit you in the Achilles tendon, and I'm done.
Wow. Don't hog the equipment.
You come to the gym to walk around and drink iced coffee. You don't lift, you don't do shit, you're in there for 3 hours, I've never seen either one of you sweat.
Staring at people, talking about people.
And you can hear them, they're pointing at people and making fun of them. So now I'm making fun of you. 10, avoid the chit chat. That goes hand in hand with number 9.
Or, I mean, if you're gonna talk, fine. Just step away from the equipment so that if somebody wants to use it, they can.
Number 11.
Number 11 is keep phone conversations to a minimum.
Especially if you're sitting on a piece of equipment while somebody's waiting to use it. The best is when somebody finishes a set and sits there playing on their phone, texting, or they're talking while they're in the middle of a set.
I don't understand that.
You can't possibly be working out at your optimal levels if you're talking on the phone while you're exercising. Listen, I feel very strong about all these because for 26 years I've been witnessing this in the gym, and it doesn't get better, it actually gets worse. Now that you have this whole generation of people who need to record and take... Oh, I shouldn't even say that because we're going to do some instructional videos and tutorials.
But we won't be in anyone's way.
Number 12.
Number 12, avoid excessive grunting or vocalization.
She tells me the same thing in bed, but whatever, go ahead. You know what? I want to hang on this one for a minute because I'm curious, and I know the answer to this question. As a female, and you don't pay attention to anyone.
No, I don't.
You never even know we were married in the gym. But have you ever given a shit about a guy who's lifting heavy, grunting, making noise?
No.
Doesn't it make you want to ignore them even more? Because they're going out of their way to get attention?
I do that with anybody. Men, women. If you're doing something... Oh, sorry. If you're doing something that...
Your breastplate's talking to the microphone.
If you're doing something... If you're doing something you're just trying to get attention, I'll purposely ignore you even more. Because I don't know. It's just crazy to me. I don't...
Do you care how much I've been dating you for 12 years? Married for 8, right?
I think so, yeah.
But again, I'm not good at math. Do you give a shit how much I can lift?
No.
The only time you do care is when I hurt myself doing it.
Yeah.
Because you're the one that has to take care of me.
Yep.
Or pick me up off the gym floor because I can't feel my testicles.
Like the time I thought he was stretching.
And I was on the floor for half an hour.
He's been back for a while.
In my back. That just shows you how little she pays attention to me in the gym.
That happened at Body Fit. That was a long time ago.
Body Fit, Body Shop.
Yeah.
See the correlation? Paul and Ann.
Paul and...
You hear the cats running up and down the hallway?
Yeah, I do.
I was tempted to leave the door open because we record in my home office, but the cats would be everywhere, stepping on the keyboard, shutting shit off. One of these days I'll go film out there like at the kitchen table just so we can have like a day in the life with the cat episode.
Yeah.
We should probably do that soon, like maybe one night this week, because right when we get home from work, they're all fired up. Like it's like having children. Alright, I'm gonna move on to number 13.
Back to the list, I guess, right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to number 13. There's only one person in the gym that I know does this. She goes up every morning at like 4:30 in the morning. She comes in, she goes right up to the desk and she grabs her remote control because she wants to change the channels.
Yeah.
But not for nothing, it's a gym. Why do you have SpongeBob SquarePants on? That's on every day when I get to the gym.
Who's watching TV though? Like, I don't...
Thank you. Ooh. Number 14 is remember that the locker room is not your personal living room. I want you to share a story about the women's locker room.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to tell.
I'm going to be very blunt if I say it. Why don't you backstory? Go ahead.
Okay, one morning, probably around 4:30, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning, I walked in the locker room to...
Not you.
I walked in the locker room to hang my coat up, you know, get myself going, and I look and there's somebody in a stall sitting on the toilet with the door wide open.
Was she wearing clothes?
No, there were no clothes on her body.
So
an adult woman sitting on the toilet, stall wide open, naked.
I'm going to just ask the question, and anyone who listens to this podcast or watches this, please leave me a comment. What self-respecting woman or man shits in public with the door open butt naked? That is a really good question.
Few things,
so,
not right.
From the men's room perspective, I want to know at what age it's acceptable to just let your old balls flop all over the place, walking around the locker room naked, barefoot.
Oh,
walking around in a locker room barefoot?
Naked, yes, whatever. But barefoot. No socks, no flip-flops, no... Like, why? Why?
Ladies, if you're still like under 50, 60, sexually active, you probably don't know this yet, and I hope you never have to see it, but probably in like the 60s, gravity takes over, and the low-hanging fruit that these men are producing in the locker room, and the sloshing around the locker room, powdering themselves, brushing their teeth with their junk sitting up against the sink, that's the thing that bothers me the most. Like, bro, your penis is on the sink.
Oh.
Other people, this is my point, other people pay to go here.
I don't know anything.
This is a good bitch session. I feel like this is therapy. This is good.
Do you feel lighter?
No, I didn't go to the bathroom yet.
Okay.
Number 15. Go ahead.
Your tunes in your head.
Yeah, be a schizophrenic at the gym. Walk around singing the whole time. What about that man girl that works there now? The one that looks like the baby Grinch with all the leg hair?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm being insensitive.
She does look like
if she's going through a change, or maybe she's jumping ship to be a dude. I don't know what her story is. But she dances around the gym like Carlton from Fresh Prince. She sings out loud. She's bobbing her head.
She's really into her workout.
Number 16. Follow bathroom stall rules on the machines.
Wait, what?
That's really open for interpretation. Let's.
Where'd you get that from?
Follow bathroom stall rules on the machines.
I know it's on the paper, but I don't know what you mean by it.
I didn't type the goddamn article.
Oh.
So this is what I'm saying. We can freestyle right now.
Follow the bathroom stall rules on the machines. I think we should skip this one because I don't.
I'm really intrigued by what that person who wrote this article witnessed. Oh, do you think somebody left a little poo on the bench?
On the bench?
Like they sat down and leaked?
No.
Ew.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what this means.
Feces, pieces. Alright, move on.
Don't sit on equipment when you're not using it. I think we kind of already covered that.
We did. Can I throw one in here?
Yeah, go ahead. Please.
I'm going to tell a story.
Okay.
And I want you to...
You keep whipping that cord behind you.
It's really annoying.
I feel like you... That's like,
I don't have hair, so I can't whip
like
things.
a ponytail.
That leather case on that phone?
Oh, God.
Tell the story.
Oh.
Men, I'm going to just give you some advice right now. I'm going to let my beautiful wife tell you a story. I don't want to tell the second one.
No,
I love the kid that said it.
Don't say it.
Alright, the first story...
I already know what he's in it.
We're not going to name names, but this was one middle-aged man's way to hit on my wife at the gym.
minding my own business, doing a little bit of cardio, and this man came over, tapped me on the arm, so I had to take my headphones out, to ask me if I had a leather case on my cell phone.
Stop right there. Every man listening, that is not how you talk to a girl in the gym. Most women, you never put out the feelers that you want to be talked to, you want to be approached. When you see a woman in the gym, hair done, makeup, she's not really working out, she's saying hello to everybody, she's prancing around the gym, that's who you try to sleep with. Not the girl who's, I'm not knocking you for sweating, but I mean, you sweat a lot when you work out. She works out hard, headphones in, ignores everybody. That's not the girl to hit on. And to go up, and there's probably like a good 30-year difference between you and the guy that hit on you, and to ask if that's a leather case on the phone. Bro.
Maybe he really just wanted to know. I mean.
Bro. So that was just a little story. Guys, if you're going to try to come on to a woman at the gym, try to be discreet, try to establish some type of friendship. Most people aren't there to try to get laid. Like that guy. Like, don't be that guy. Just go work out and go home. And if you're lucky, maybe you could bag yourself a marlin like I did. That's probably not going to happen. All right, go ahead. What number are we on? Oh, 18. Perfect.
Only give advice to people who ask you.
I got to give a shout out for this one. Emily Rupert. I'm going to tag you in this video because you told me some unique stories about this. Well, guys, if someone actually requires help, offer it. If they're not making eye contact, they're not asking you questions, they probably don't want to be bothered. Leave them alone. All right, moving on. Number 20.
Yep. Number 20. Shower, clean your workout clothes.
Stinkitis? Stankonia?
Yeah.
I believe
Outcast
made a record about people with BO.
We need to do an episode of that.
Just Outcast?
No.
Name that tune.
Name that tune. I would be
Beat Shazam.
Yeah.
With the heel of your shoe. You want to do a music episode?
Yeah. I mean, you know.
I know. Fresh Prince of West Warwick.
Pootie Tang.
Oh, step away from the dumbbells, number 21. I am guilty of this all the time. When you grab the dumbbells and you do your exercises right in front of the rack so people can't get in and get all their stuff. But the way our gym's set up, there's not a lot of room because you have like the benches, a little bit of a walkway, then the adjustable benches, and then a little bit of a walkway, then the rack. So you really don't have a lot of space.
No.
Be conscious of be aware of your surroundings. Just know who's around you trying to get things. It goes hand in hand with closing the door while you're taking a shit in the morning butt naked.
Yes, exactly.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, I just don't get that. Let's talk about that for 1 second. What does it take to just shut the door and lock it? I mean...
Would it have been better if when she saw you, she tried peeking her foot out and tried to shut the door?
I think she even made eye contact with me. Like, it was just so bizarre.
Was it like a glance, or did she go... What's up? Hey, go get me one of the towels.
Don't drop the dumbbells. Only assholes do this.
Thank you. How many times do you go to the gym and there's broken equipment because people slam stuff?
Yeah.
I honestly think those people, like when you break a dumbbell, you should be suspended for the gym for a month. Like, you're breaking shit that like thousands of people pay to use. You're not more important than anyone. I can't stand that.
Yeah.
And if you can't handle the weight, dude, don't use it. If you have to throw it on the floor, don't use it. You're an asshole. All right, 24.
24. Don't stare. And no creeping. Women do not like it.
TLC wrote a whole song.
I think about when we first started dating and I was staring at you, walking away from you, and I walked right into that rack. Probably, hands down, one of the most embarrassing things that's ever happened to me.
More embarrassing than falling up the stairs and just laying there like a dead walrus.
Oh, in our first apartment. Holding an armful of groceries. I fell up the stairs.
I looked and she was just like this.
I laid there like...
Steven.
Like I just gave up.
Alright guys, listen, thank you so much from Steve and Brianna. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.